The current scenario, how marketing can help, and every aspect of digital marketing. So let me start with the first speaker, Mr. Jayant Chandra. Welcome, Jayant Chandra. He's the director of PwC, and he has a 15 years of experience in sales and strategy in different industries. He is here to speak and share his thoughts on how can modern technology improve marketing. So I request Mr. Jain to share his thoughts and knowledge on this topic. So the stage is all yours, Jain.
Thanks, Anushree. And yeah, it's a very relevant topic in today's scenario because the impact of tech in every aspect of life is gaining its momentum. It's not just marketing, but if you look about your life around, I mean, you'll see the tech intervention that is happening in almost every area. Uh, but if I have to give you a perspective, I think after global pandemic that has happened, there's a clear acceleration in the uptake of digital and cloud technology in every aspect, in every business function, and marketing is definitely no different from that. Uh, and what I've seen in my last 15 years of experience is that marketers are always very keen to be the early adopters of latest in tech trend because that's the way forward. You can't survive without technology intervention in marketing in scenario where artificial intelligence is coming in. There's big data analytics that is happening, and social media is gaining its own importance. And the combination of all these things put together in a tech architecture gives you a competitive edge, which was never the case earlier. Uh, Today, honestly, if you ask me if I see my kid watching TV, I sort of really get jealous because in our days, I mean, 10 years back, we were compelled to watch, TV ads while we are, consuming data on our favorite show that is running on the on any TV channel. But today there's an option of, skip ad. So you have that luxury of skipping ad whenever you feel like it's not relevant for you. And people seems to be more patient in our times than today. So customers of today are a little impatient and they want to just consume data which is relevant for them. They are not in a habit of taking anything which you throw at them. And that's the reason why the role of marketing has evolved. And because the customer preferences, the data, the amount of information that is flowing in is something that is creating a big impact. I remember a quote from Tim O'Reilly. He said that what new technology does is to create new opportunities to do job that customer wants to be done. So it's really important to understand from a marketing perspective that to address the demand of customer today, technology has to intervene and change the shape of everything what we do. So what you are doing today may not be relevant, a year down the line, and may not be irrelevant 5 years down the line, even if you think about technology as a key differentiator. And that uh, reminds me of a quote which was given another. I mean, I was reading a book, 3 or 4 years back. It was said that first the we change technology. We work on technology and build something which is very relevant for customers, and then technology change us. So if you look at it, it's not about that technology itself. It's about the changing behavior of people under the influence of technology, which is now one big area of study for any marketer who is actually thinking to shape up the career in this space. And yes, marketing is now because of their importance, because of the tech support that they are getting, they are gaining the importance in C-suites also. So a recent survey done by McKinsey clearly says that 83% of global CEOs are now looking marketing as a key differentiator and as a major driver for their company growth. And it's well said that business has now only two functions. One is marketing and one is innovation. So you can't think about marketing, martech, which we call as marketing with technology, as a differentiated function compared to any other thing which is important from a business growth perspective. Uh, to if you think broadly, then to drive growth in digital age, marketing needs to get modernized, with specific set of capabilities and mindsets that are important to give you a leverage over others. And and that's the reason why across and we have data to support that statement, that marketing spend has gone up by 150%, compared to last 2 years or 3 years time. And major spend that is happening is in creating capabilities, the intervention of tech in marketing space, in the form of digital tools and platforms that are now coming into the discussion, which obviously will give you an edge, but also redefine your marketing style and strategies going forward because of this dynamic environment that is in front of you. And uh, and uh, if you ask me honestly, when digital marketing was gaining momentum, not very much of us were convinced that this will be the most important thing, 5 years down the line. But everyone realized the importance, and everyone also realized that the online presence is important. And similarly, the involvement of tech is also a similar kind of a debate that is happening in the minds of people, whether it's important or not. uh, Traditional marketing will always be there, but digital marketing and tech intervention will change the landscape. You can't take out marketing from the growth strategy perspective discussions, but the tech involvement has to be such that it becomes an integral part of whatever you're doing in that space. Uh, Now, whenever you read about it, whenever you hear people speak about it, then the modern marketing capabilities are now building up, and that's a term which most of the marketers are using. It's a modern marketing capability, which basically gives you a luxury to uh, large to pull large amount of data and to create content basis that data, which is constantly getting updated, monitored on the basis of analytics that is generated on the basis of data, and then readjusted and sent to the customer in a very customized manner. And that's the reason why you will hear terms like one-to-one marketing. You will hear terms like proximity marketing. All these things are gaining importance. And as Joe Chenry once said, that good marketing makes the company look smart, but great marketing makes customer feel smart. And today, if I get an advertisement, I feel smarter because that advertisement is customized to my particular need, and it's very specific to my intellect. And that's the reason why your marketing campaigns are becoming smarter. I was, 2 years back, I was discussing, case with one of my client, and there we was blown away by the fact that Tesco was first company to, put face scanning technology in their fuel pumps. And what happens was, once a customer was coming to the cash counter, it was customizing advertisement basis his demographics. It was scanning whether the customer was male or female, the age graphics, and everything was scanned by a tool, and campaigns were run basis the customer who was actually coming closer to the cash counter. Now, I mean, you can't think uh, about any effective marketing strategy around that unless and until you understand what technology can do to you. You can always plan for something like this for near future, but the intervention of technology has to be such that it gives you a clear holistic understanding about things like that which is happening in the market today. Now, uh, what value it brings, the intervention of tech in marketing, it basically impacts three areas of your strategy, which is speed, relevance, and reach. How fast you can reach to your customer, how fast you can customize your campaigns, how relevant you can make it for a customer basis his individual or her individual need, and how far you can reach with your customer through your campaigns is something that is getting impacted. Uh, Now, there are two sets of benefits that technology do to a marketing campaigns or marketing strategy. One is basically inward, what it do to your company, and one is external, what it do to your customer. And those impact are very important to understand from the overall strategy point of view. Now, internally, if you look at it, with the intervention of MarTech, MarTech is basically a short form of marketing in tech, and that's what this sector is known about. It's called as MarTech. So MarTech actually help companies to extend their reach, better define their target audience, and streamline their campaigns to generate effective sales, and gives you that business agility which was never there. And you will not deny a fact that there's an ample amount of data that is flowing in with IoT coming into the picture, with the custom interfaces that is happening through various channels. How can you leverage that data, put it in a repository, and create analytics out of it? It's something which can only be possible with the intervention of tech, and that gives the marketer power marketer a power to customize campaigns based on the need of the customers. And it not just give you a view on a customer, it also helps you to better your ROI. It also helps you define your campaigns for future basis the analytics that you get from data. And that's the benefit which people are realizing inward. Now, uh, one fundamental statement, and in the world of big data, where data is so readily available, and it's generating quantum amount of information for every customer, the ability of martech is creating that tool which can collect and analyze information, which can give you very customized effects. uh, Dan Zarella once said that marketing without data is like driving with your eyes closed. And I fully understand that statement now, because the campaigns has to be very relevant from a customer, and you have to have data architecture behind that to support and understand how it can create a wow impact. And uh, you know, impact inward is something which obviously talks about interface with the customers. I I see micro moments now coming into the picture, where when I open my eyes to, every day in the morning, I see marketing and branding happening around me till the time I sleep finally. And whole day there are a lot of interventions that are happening that creates a lot of digital and advertisement blur. As a customer, I see a lot of information which is not relevant for me at times. But with the right set of data and with the right set of micro moment strategy, you can actually create that differentiation, which can be only possible with the help of tech. I think I just have 2 minutes left. I have a few other things which I wanted to cover, but just wanted to leave you with a thought that artificial intelligence, VR, AR, and metaverse, Web3, all these things which are coming in is not going to impact the way marketing is done. It basically is going to empower the way you are interacting with your customers. And if you are thinking that technology is something that is not your cup of tea, I think you are you have to change that mindset, because technology is never going to stop evolving. It will continue to transform various areas of business, be it marketing or anything which you talk about. Now and in the future, the key to success for most of the business is getting ready for this kind of a revolution. And if you're ready for this kind of a revolution, I think you can definitely prepare better for for the future. We'll be more than happy to take questions in the chat box. I think I'll stop here, because time allocated was 15 minutes, and I think I've done justice to the time allocation. Thank you so much for your time, and thanks, Anushri. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jayan. It's such a very informative thought which you have shared, and I hope it will change the perception of people, the piece of thought you have left us with, and I hope it will change the perception, and people now start thinking marketing and technology in a different way. Thank you for everything, Jayan. So let's move forward, and let me introduce our next speaker.